Greetings, my dear students. Today I'd like to discuss with you the topic multiplier approach. This is the last approach of share valuation as per your syllabus. Okay. Under this method, the value of an equity share is calculated by an appropriate multiplier. Okay. Price earnings ratio PER is considered as the most common and appropriate multiplier for share valuation. Okay. So we can calculate the equation, we can identify the equation for calculating price to earnings ratio from the ratio itself, because the ratio is like price to earnings ratio, price and earnings, the relationship between price and earnings. Here price means market price per share, earnings means earnings per share. So the equation for calculating price to earnings ratio is market price per share divided by earnings per share. Okay, from this relationship, if we have given with PER and EPS, we can easily calculate market price per share. That is the intrinsic value of the share. Okay, here as per multiplier approach, we can calculate market price per share by the equation that is equal to equation PER into EPS, price to earning ratio into earnings per share. Here we will get the intrinsic value by multiplying earnings per share with price to earnings ratio. That's why we are calling price to earnings ratio as multiplier. Okay, and PER indicates how a rupee of earnings by the company is evaluated by the market and reflected in the price. Okay, for example, if PER of A Limited is 10 and it indicates that each rupee of earnings per share of A Limited shall be evaluated 10 times by the market. Okay, and role of PER in buying and selling decision. PER is equal to closing price of share divided by earnings per share, and PER can change daily. Therefore, it is calculated on the current closing price of the share. Low PER means low earnings, low growth and cyclical balance sheet, and a high PER signifies high earnings, high growth and stability. Okay, and there are a number of steps, 4 steps involved in buying and selling decision by using PER. For that, for taking a decision using PER, we have to go through 4 steps. The first step is to identify an appropriate PER by fundamental analysis. That means by considering the nature of the industry, nature of the firm, earnings, growth, etc. The fundamental analysis means it is a method for analyzing a security. There are 2 methods for analyzing a security, fundamental analysis and technical analysis, that we will discuss later in the next chapter in the coming sessions. And while discussing our syllabus, I have discussed about fundamental analysis and technical analysis with you, and here we are identifying a PER, price to earning ratio, for a security by its fundamental analysis. Okay, by fundamental analysis we have identified a company and a price to earnings ratio. Okay, suppose our PER is equal to 15. Okay, then the second step is to determine price to earnings per share. The second step is to determine earnings per share. Our first step is to identify PER and second step is to determine or calculate earnings per share of the company. Okay, and suppose we have estimated an earnings per share as rupees 12 per share. Okay, and the third step is to calculate intrinsic value. As per multiplier approach, we know how to calculate intrinsic value. For calculating intrinsic value, we have to multiply PER with the EPS in multiplier approach. So here we have available the PER as well as earnings per share. So we are calculating the intrinsic value of the share by applying this formula, that is market price per share is equal to PER into EPS. Here in our example, the PER is equal to 12 and EPS is equal to 15. So here in our example, market price per share or intrinsic value of share is 12 into 15, that is rupees 180. Okay, and now we need to take the decision. Okay, for that we are comparing the intrinsic value that we are calculated with the current market price. Okay, the first step is to take the decision. For that we are comparing the intrinsic value with the current market price. And if the current market price is more than the estimated intrinsic value, that means price is more than the value of the share, so it is an overpriced share. So it is advised to sell the share, not to buy the share. Okay, because it is an overpriced security. So buying a security with a high price is not good, so we can sell our security with a high price. That's why we are selling or not buying the security if the current market price is more than the estimated intrinsic value. Okay, and the second case is that if the current market price is less than the estimated or calculated intrinsic value, it is an underpriced security or underpriced share. So price is low, so we can buy that security now. Okay, so if the current market price is less than the calculated intrinsic value, it is an underpriced share and not advised to buy the share now. Okay, so these are the steps involved in buying and selling decision using PER, price to earnings ratio. Okay, there are 4 steps. First is to identify the PER, second is to determine EPS, then we are calculating intrinsic value, and finally we are comparing the intrinsic value with the current market price. Okay, thank you.